Hey, what's up YouTube? This is a video about an application that I just released on Apple's App Store. It's called THC Calc. As you can see on the left side, it's a big marijuana leaf, so this is obviously a program about marijuana. Just as a quick background, THC is the active main ingredient, whatever you want to call it. It's the main organic compound that's in marijuana that gets used as high. Unfortunately, it also gets stored in the body's fat cells, and over the course of time, it slowly gets released through urine until your body's clean of those THC metabolites. This is what drug screens, urine analysis tests look for, these THC metabolites. So wrapping all this up, THC Calc basically just gives you an estimated time of when you'll be clean of THC metabolites, which will also be when you'll be able to pass a urine drug test. So let's go ahead and get started. Open THC Calc. You got the home screen, whoop-de-doo. Let's go through the about real quick. And so this is basically the long version of what I kind of just told you. It goes through what THC is, what this calculator does, what a urine drug screen is, like what 50 nanograms of THC metabolites per milliliter defines a presumptive positive. That means you failed your drug test. How does THC Calc work? It doesn't necessarily explain how it works, but it basically tells you what factors are included in the calculation. So you can go ahead and read all this stuff yourself. Hit back. Now we'll go ahead and get started with the first screen. First thing you're going to do is you're going to select what gender you are, select male or female, and then for the body fat calculation method, I'm providing, there's two different types. You can do the body fat calculation based on the YMCA standards, or you can use the US Navy. So US Navy, go back to male. If you're a female, you'll have to put in measurements for your hips. So I'm doing male, do the US Navy fat calculation method, and units of measurement, that's pretty self-explanatory. So let's go ahead and enter some numbers. 28. Let's say this user is, I don't know, 102 pounds, 102.5 pounds. 0.5. Next field. Now for this waist measurement, or this waist text box, it's very important, it's imperative that you take the measurement at your belly button level with the tape measure. Do not use the waist measurement of your pants, because that will only throw out the calculation. And that may lead to you, just shooting yourself in the foot. So let's say this user has a 36-inch waist at the belly button, at the navel. So, and let's say he's 6'1½", so he's 73 inches, and add another half inch, so 73.5 inches. Let's say he's got a 16-inch neck. Done. Next, so the next screen, it's gonna ask you to input your smoking frequency level, what you believe your average marijuana potency level is, and what your smoking sessions are like. Like, do you smoke to the point where you don't even know who you are anymore, and stuff like that. So anyways, so we got your smoking frequency level. It goes from, I just smoked once all the way up to I beam up every day, that ends in Y, so you basically smoke every day. For this demo, I'm just going to do smoke every other, every other once a week. So it's not too much, but it'll. Anyways, so indicate average marijuana potency level. If you don't know what your marijuana potency level is, just leave it on regular brick. If you do know what it is, then go ahead and indicate what it is. If it's if it's swag, then say that's swag. And so it goes all the way down from the lowest to the highest, which is your one-hitter quitters, AK-47, whatnot. go ahead and just leave it on some hydro. So next is indicate your usual smoking session type. Say this user, he doesn't become a giggling baby and poop himself, but he does smoke a lot, so he gets blazed. Hit next. Now indicate your estimated metabolic speed. You should be able to gauge what your metabolic speed is. You know, if you lose weight faster than other people, or if you gain weight faster than other people, like if it's hard for you to lose weight, then you obviously have a slower metabolism than the average person. So it goes all the way to the slowest metabolism in the world to I fearlessly eat what I want whenever I want. So this person's not on crack, so we're just gonna bring that down a little bit quicker than the average person. So we could say this person, let's say he doesn't run at all, but he does go to the gym and lift weights. So we'll just say that he exercises a little bit. It's not cardio exercise, it's just weight exercise. So indicate your muscular composition level. Say he has muscles, not flabby. Let's just say he's kind of, he's buff. He's not a meathead, but he's buff. So let's go like that. Hit next. So the results screen basically computes a whole bunch of data and tells you about yourself. So you're a 28-year-old male with 17.94% body fat. So out of this 182.5 pounds, 32.7 pounds is body fat, and that body fat is where THC is stored. This person would be in the healthy body fat range. It goes from healthy down to under fat, up to over fat, and then obese. But anyways, half you guys probably won't even care. Tells you how to maintain this weight by indicating how many calories you need to eat per day. And then it will also recommend if you're healthy, over fat, or obese, it'll give you a calculated calorie intake that'll help you lose some body fat. So in this case, it's feasible to lose half pound of body fat by consuming no more than 2,540 calories per day. Now this is kind of a generally accepted calculation that if you want to lose 1 pound of body fat per week, you're going to want to cut back 500 calories per day. So for example, if I wanted to lose a pound a week and my daily intake was 2,790 calories, I would need to take 2,290 calories in order to lose 1 pound of body fat per week. If you do this, make sure that you're eating a high protein diet, because you want to keep as much muscle fiber and as much muscle tone as possible, because the more muscle tone you have, the more calories you're burning at rest, and the more calories you're burning at rest, the more fat cells you're kind of using, you're tapping into for energy. But anyway, so it also tells you how much water you should be drinking per day. And again, make sure you take that waist measurement at your belly button. So everybody's been waiting for this, so I'll just go ahead and click on it. Graph THC levels. And so this is what it's calculating. It's calculating that within about just over 6 weeks, this person should be able to pass a drug test. And that's, it's pretty much what it does. If you can click on info, and you can read all this stuff if you want, but what I'm going to point out right down here is this general rule of thumb, is that for every week up to and including the intersection point of the blue dot and the green lines that we just met, you'll want to take that number, divide it in half, and add that as a plus or minus margin error in days. So for example, we're at about 6 weeks. Take that 6, divide it by 2, that's 3. So we'd say that this person would be clean in about 6 weeks plus or minus 3 days. So anyways, so that's what this calculator does. I hope you check it out, and if you do check it out, I hope you enjoy it and that it actually helps you out. If you enjoy it, let me know if you like it, and if you don't like it, please let me know what I can do to improve it, because I need that type of constructive criticism. Anyways, that's it for THC Calc. Check it out, and peace out.